There. Now you should be able to hear me. See what that sounds like on stream. Exit that. So, making sure everything is okay, guys, before we do get this stream up and running. It seems fine. Why are we buffering? It's a good question. Why are we buffering? What's the stream health like? Stream health's fine. That's. I'm just gonna fire up a wee notification up on Facebook. Let the peeps know I am live streaming. Guys, if you have not already liked my Facebook page, it's in the link in the description. Do go down and hit that like button on my page, and you will be able to know whenever I do stream or do post a video. Guys, basically what the plot is for this today is to do the Spanish Grand Prix. It is a Spanish Grand Prix. It feels as if it's been absolutely ages since I last done anything with regards to F1. Where is it? Write something. There we go. So, live stream has just started. Go get snacks and come join. Publish. Right, guys, so basically what we're going to be doing in this live stream today, as I do go back onto the dashboard, make sure everything's still okay. Yes, it still is okay. Guys, let me know what the audio does sound like, if I am too low or if the audio is too loud. By that I mean game audio. If that's too loud, please do let me know. I'm going to get my tablet up and running so I can watch the stream as well, so I know what you guys is able to see, and we will then get into the Spanish Grand Prix. We'll have to watch all the ending credits for the Russian Grand Prix, guys. But we will go over the Russian Grand Prix. We'll talk about what happened in the Russian Grand Prix, and basically we'll go from there. Go away. Having technical difficulties. There's never not a stream, guys, whenever I do not have some sort of technical difficulty. Whether it be on my PC or on the stream or with any mechanical device or technical device. But we are going to come up on the stream if it would work. Search. So I'm going to press continue here, and we're going to continue on with our career mode. Get the chat up so I can see what you guys are saying. So guys, if you guys do have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I will answer as many as I possibly can. I am going to have to keep lifting the tablet up so I can see the chat. But guys, I am going to be interacting a lot more with you guys during these streams. So I'm going to get my trusted remote. Guys, we don't have any cream soda, so there is no cream soda for this live stream. I'm a bit sad. I didn't have any time to go to the shop. I have been going absolutely ham with uni work at the minute. I did have an assignment due today, so basically I was trying to get that all sorted out. But guys, we do have 639 resource points from the Russian Grand Prix. It was actually a very good Grand Prix. We did manage to finish 4th. I'm trying to actually remember what happened. I know that we were under pressure a lot from the Ferraris and the Mercedes drivers, but we were able to hold our own. We did have good solid pace around Sochi, but guys, we are getting ever so close to that Russian Grand Prix. I will be quiet now, guys, and...
Could it be a promotion to first driver? I think it might be. You read the details. You've earned it.
Guys, I was talking about this in the last episode. I said, it will be amazing if we could get first driver in this live stream or in this race. And guys, we are promoted to #1 driver now. So guys, that basically means that we are the #1 driver. They do now expect more of us, and in return we will be getting more resource points, guys. So this is a great boost for us. We will have more resource points to spend in the car, and that means we can upgrade the car faster and just try to get this car as good as we possibly can before we do go for that championship. So guys, looks as if we are going to be starting off with a wee preference. We can either do a time attack around Canada in the 1992 Williams FW14B, or we can do a USA short, overtake the certain amount of cars in the 2008 McLaren MP4-23. Guys, leave it in the comments down below, and I will pick whichever one you guys do want me to do. But guys, that's actually a great achievement for us. We are now first driver for it also. I was wanting to get it in Season 1. We just weren't able to get there. We did try our best though, but with that regards to the end of the season, we just weren't having the luck. The luck just wasn't coming our way. So we did have to sort of pull something out of the bag. I'm going to pause the stream on my thing. Excuse me. But we did manage to bring it back at the start of the season. We have been having some great results. A couple of fourths. We did have a podium in Australia. We did get second in Australia, so that was great for us. But guys, I am wanting to do the Canada one just solely because it's dry. Well, it looks dry in the pictures. I don't really want to be doing the USA if it's wet. But guys, I think we are going to pick Canada here. I'm going to take and pick Canada, and we're going to advance to go back to Canada to do this here event. But we are doing the Spanish Grand Prix in this episode, or live stream, guys. But basically, guys, I think it's the Monaco Grand Prix in either the next live stream or the next episode. Whichever one I choose, I might actually pre-record it, because as much as it would be fun and giggles for you just to hear me rage and scream and shout, I try to make this YouTube channel as friendly as possible, and try to make sure younger audiences are still able to watch. So guys, we are going to be doing a Canadian Invitational event. We will try our best. We're not allowed that in. Wow.
Hello again.
Well, that sort of screwed me over. I was expecting it to be dry. So looks like we're going to be doing a wet race. So we have, what's it say? Finish the race in 4:40. Lap limit 3 laps. Well, we'll try our best, guys. I haven't played this game in about a week or so, so I'm a bit rusty. I did do a couple of laps before I did come on the stream, so damn. Wow, this car's really slippy. This track is so slippy. Whoa, wee bit of a slide. I'm really having to concentrate to try and keep this thing in this straight line. We are coming up on, I'm not even going to attempt that name pronunciation. We are starting to catch the person in P8, so we will be trying to, if we can, gain that position. We are in rich mix, so I think that could possibly be one of the reasons as to why we are spinning the wheels so much. Guys, the way things are going, I don't think we're going to do this. It's taking us a minute. No, we should be able to do it. even with the carbon and lean mixture, guys, it's still very taily. So I'm not very used to driving these classic cars, but you do get this here a bit of culture, should I say, within the motorsport universe. So I think these are V6 engines. I'm not entirely sure. Do there's V6s or V8s? I honestly don't know, guys. You couldn't tell you. So I wasn't. They could be V12s. I'm not entirely sure. They do have a lot of power in them, but we are having a wee bit of a risky move up the inside there, guys. But we are gonna have to push like mad to try and get this final lap done. This is going to be a close one, guys. This is going to come right down to the wire. We are just nearly halfway around the track. We are coming up into the final sector now, so coming up into the hairpin for the final time. Fire the car up in the rich mix. We do have to feel the burns, so very taily exit, but guys, that's going to be a run down to the line here. Well, guys, that sort of didn't go to plan. We are actually going to have to nail this final corner in order to get this. Yes, we do get flashback since it's a thing. We weren't able to do it. I'm not going to waste my time trying to do it, guys. It'll just be a waste of your time and my time. I will, however, do it in my own time whenever I do get the chance. So, we weren't able to do it. We were just going to advance. I'm not going to really worry about it. And this is what we are here for, the Spanish Grand Prix. So, hopefully trying to keep this good run of form going that we do have that we have been having currently in previous streams. But guys, if you do like me live streaming, leave it in the comments down below. I sort of like live streaming, but in a way I do like recording the video, editing it, and then uploading it. That way, it means that you guys aren't having to see all the unnecessary stuff, like all these loading screens and the likes of practice. Like, I do know some of you guys do like me doing practice and seeing how I'm able to get my resource points, but it's just the fact that sometimes it's just very boring watching me have to go around in circles basically to try to get these practice programs complete. So we're just gonna fast forward that to the end of there. But I honestly don't. It doesn't really matter to me. I'll be quiet and let Chris talk.
Pace is looking solid right now, but I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
So, right, we're gonna have to upgrade the car in this race. So we do have 639 resource points, but with regards to us being #1 driver now, guys, we are going to be either upgrading the chassis or the aerodynamics, guys. Do let me know in the comments down below which ones that you do want me to look at. Where's my mouse? Trusty mouse. Matthew McCrossan, #wildfast. Thank you very much, Matthew. It is quite difficult to try to keep that there motor on the road. I really do hope you are enjoying the stream. If you are, please do hit that like button. It really does help. I don't know why, but my thing's not picking up the live chat. I don't know why. We'll refresh it. No, it's not even working. Oh well. We'll go back onto that. But we are going to be either trying to upgrade the chassis or the aerodynamics, guys. So do leave it in the comments down below which which you would like me to do. I'm going to try to get this. Why is it? You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'll just keep going back to my PC. But we are going to jump into practice here now, guys, and see how much resource points we can get with regards to upgrading this car. Hopefully fire on a couple of upgrades in this stream, and then see how we get from there. Go from there. But guys, if you guys want me to stream the Monaco Grand Prix, leave it in the comments down below. Or I know you guys are going to want me to live stream this, so you are just to see me, just to see me rage. You guys would just love to see that, so you would. But if you guys want me to live stream it, I will live stream it. So we are just gonna fire a quick setup onto the car here. It's not Spain. We have to go into custom. We're gonna take a bit of wing off the car, just with those front end, with those aerodynamics upgrades, which we did do last season. The car doesn't need that much grip, so we are going to go into session info and do the track acclimatization.
Okay, let's update the setup.
So, time to get this practice started, guys, and then get as many resource points as possible. Then jump into qualifying, then get straight into the race. Well, it's been a while since I drove this tour also. It's going to take me a wee minute to get used to this car again, guys. So far, this has actually been a pretty good first sector. The car's actually responding quite well. And, I don't know, it's hard to know what it's doing just with this force feedback being quite being down a wee bit, just so everyone's not vibrating, guys. But we are doing quite well. As long as we do get purple, that's all that really matters. We're coming up into the hairpin. Get a good X out of it. Normally keep this car in 4th gear for this next corner, as it is a 4th gear corner. Knock the car up to 5th gear so you don't lose any traction. Come up into the final sector. Clip that apex. You sort of want to try set this up for near enough as straight as possible, guys, that their final chicane. Once you exit out, power on, clip that apex, shift wide, activate the RS, and that's us across the line. So, first lap. Actually, not that bad of a lap, to be perfectly honest, guys. I was actually thinking it would have been a lot worse. But 50 resource points in the bag there, guys. We are going to start jumping into the tire management now. So Spain is notoriously known for being quite hard on tire wear. That's why we do have the 3 harder compounds this race weekend. So that'll be the softs, the mediums, and then the softs, the mediums, and then the hard compound. So the hard compound is the orange band tire. It's the one that we were wearing on the last practice program. This is the medium. These are the mediums that we do have on. Then we do have the soft, which is faster than that. Then below that we've got the super softs, and then after that is the ultra softs. But I'm gonna try and get as little or use as little tire wear out of these tires as we can, guys. So that means changing up the gears very early in corners and being quite easy in the throttle, because we don't want to. And anytime we do start falling behind a wee bit, we just have to fire the car in the mix. Rich mix, sorry. If I could speak today, guys.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
But I do hear someone starting to catch us here now, guys. So We are now in the purple. We are gonna try catch down this here now. We are gonna start having to push a wee bit harder now, guys. Try claw back that time that which we have lost. Bit of a corner cut there. We're definitely not doing it this year lap, guys. Bit too slow through that first corner, guys.
Good unless we're doing a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we'll need to rerun this program.
This lap is starting to prove to be a lot better. We are going to have someone coming up the inside. That is going to ruin our lap, but hopefully Reagan won't get in the way too much. We are going to have to nail this final sector, guys. We are going to get green. We will take that, so we will, guys. It wasn't too good for us that Reagan and Dale end up catching us. Guys, I'm streaming. Not really wanting to go to the shop at the minute. So, we'll jump into fuel saving. Let me mute my chats, guys. Just don't want it disturbing me whenever I'm streaming. Notifications off. Sorry about that, guys. I don't want anyone disturbing me whenever I'm streaming. But we're all going to go back and use the same set of tires, just the most worn set of tires.
As best we can. We don't want to find ourselves starting at the back.
We are going to be using the same set of tires we did use the last practice program. Just the most worn set of tires go back or get taken off of us, and they're in real life analysed by Pirelli. And try to implement that in the games, so that means that whatever tires you use, whichever is most worn, you get taken off you, and then you have your set tires for the race. So the team have a set of reserve tires for you for the race and for qualifying, so you aren't able to use them. So on the fuel saving's a lot easier. Just change up gears, lift up the throttle before the corner, and then just cruise, but you can take all the life you want out of the tires, so you can now. So I prefer to do the fuel saving than doing the actual tire management because it's a lot easier to do. But we are going to hopefully try and get some tire upgrades, so that it's a lot easier for us to end up getting purple in most of these practice programs. But guys, we're easily in the purple at the minute. We are 2 tenths up, nearly 3 tenths, 2.5 tenths. The odds constantly changing. And any time that it does start to go down, we are currently in the red, so we are going to have to push a wee bit here. And that is us across the line for optimal fuel usage. So good for us, guys. That's another 50 resource points in the bag. So at the moment, we currently have 130 resource points in the bag, plus an extra 10. That would mean that we do have 140 resource points. We're going to jump into our qualifying pace now see roughly where we could actually end up in the grid for the race. I am aiming for top 10, around 9th or 10th. The best position for us would be 11th. Have a completely good, have a complete choice in what strategy we want to go on. But if we do get top 10, that's good. It's still good for us. Higher up the grid, and that does mean that we do have track position. And hopefully, if we do get a decent start, so I'm gonna be quiet here, guys, and try to get a set a decent lap. Guys, we're going to put that extra bit of front wing back on. Just the car doesn't feel, it feels very pushy in the nose with whenever I'm trying to push her a bit harder, but it's all just messing about with setups just to try to find the right one. We are going to bump that back. Front wing, we'll leave it at 6 at the minute. We can change it if we do need to. We're going to jump back into this qualifying program. Hopefully we haven't taken all sugar. No, cancel. The game's trying to take us out of, or get us to use that second set of tyres, which we're not wanting to use. We're trying to save that set for qualifying, or even for the race. So we should be able to do it on this set of tyres now, guys. Hopefully. That should make the car feel a bit better. Straight away there's immediate difference already. We might put the rear wing back up to 6. Just it's starting to be very slidey too, so after we've done this, we should be able to get into the baller. We'll push just enough so we can hopefully try and get purple. Guys, I think we did put a new engine in last episode. We did put a new engine in for Sochi. See, for Monaco, I think we're going to go back for that engine and finish that engine out. Just Monaco's not really a power related track, so we can sort of afford to run that engine in Monaco and completely use it up. So we're 3 tenths up at the minute. We're gonna just go flat out at the minute for this final sector. Try to get 3 tenths.
Well done. That lap beats our primary target time.
What's our faster lap time? Right, guys, another 2 tenths faster. We'll have to find 3 tenths. And as we do try to push a wee bit too hard, we just sort of lost the rear end. What I'm going to do is fire that extra bit of downforce onto the rear end again, guys. We can easily do it, but I'm not wanting to waste the tyres and trying to do it. Want to sort of keep the set of tyres just in case. We'll take and check the weather, see what the actual race and qualifying weather's going to be like. We'll do that there now, and see what sort of weather we'll have to contest with over the race weekend. Practice 3, Qually is going to be sunny, and then the race is going to be wet. So we are going to have a wet race, guys. So we can actually afford to redo that, guys. If you do want me to, do let me know in the comments down below. And while we're at it, I'm going to take and check the comments on my PC because the tablet's not doing anything at the minute with regards to comments. So aerodynamics are, is it a TMX steering wheel you have? Kaelin, yes, yes it is. It is a Thrustmaster TMX force feedback steering wheel, to which I have. I got it a couple of weeks ago, and basically I was using the pad. and sort of just went from there. Just sort of didn't really want to take and use it use the pad anymore. Just I do use the pad on occasion whenever I do what's the word? Whenever it's in the wet race, sorry. But we are gonna take and go back into the race strategy here, guys. Go out for a flying lap. We are gonna be going on to a new set of tires. Just I don't want to completely wreck those old ones. But this will be us for actually. We will actually take a new set of soft compound that we have and do that Qually program again. So we have to just beat the time 3 laps in a row, and then that should be us. This first lap's actually been quite decent. It was sort of a bit of a medium-ish lap, but we are in standard fuel. With regards to us being so close to our target lap times now, it means that we are going to have to upgrade the car, so we definitely will be upgrading the car for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's just what you guys do want me to upgrade. So we're already half a second up now, guys, so quite proud of that. We are hopefully going to have some consistency in this track. I'm not a big fan of Spain. Just don't like the flow of the track. It's sort of one of those tracks that it just needs to get done. It's a bit like Monaco, except Monaco is basically, I really do not like Monaco in this game. I have liked it in previous F1 games. It's just all about whether you like it or not, but I haven't done Monaco properly on the wheel or with the wheel yet, so we actually might be okay in the Monaco Grand Prix or whenever we do go to do it, guys.
Okay,
so that's our second lap finished.
Stay focused.
Going for our final lap. We are coming up in a bit of traffic now, so we are going to have to be a bit wary of that in case we do catch up to them. But guys, if you were any of you watching the Azerbaijan Grand Prix on Sunday, it was an absolute it was just absolutely amazing with regards to actual crashes, what happened in the race, and especially Valtteri Bottas with a couple of laps before the end of the race. So if you guys watched it, it was definitely a great Grand Prix. Do leave your comments on that in the comments down below, as we do have Julian Palmer going slowly, but you guys remember in season 1 he didn't have the best of luck with regards to punctures and whatnot, so he doesn't seem to have a puncture. He just seems to be on his in lap at the moment, so we are going to go down the inside of him. He's either coming out for his out lap or he's coming back into the pits. But We're currently half a second up at the moment. Back on the power. Coming into the final sector. Coming into the final corner. The complete practice and then jump into qualifying. I think that'll be us, guys.
Great lap. You've nailed.
That is us for practice. I want to do the Qually program again because I know I can do it. And I really want to set a representative time. So I want to do it again, guys. Just something I have to try to prove to myself that I can do it. Just those tires that we did have on the car, they're not worth their while with regards to actual performance anymore. So guys, is it ever not a good stream if I don't end up crashing the car in a session? Right, I wasn't, that doesn't really mean anything there, guys. It's practice, as long as it's not the race. Sort of overcooked it there a wee bit. Obviously, giving the car a wee bit too much into the hairpin, but we were at least nearly a second up, so the car definitely has the pace. So we'll take that into account. So we will be hopefully trying to get at least 11th, if not top 10. That's something that I really would like to achieve in this here. But guys, if you have just joined the stream, make sure you do hit that like button. It really does mean a lot. And if you haven't already liked my Facebook page, link is in the description to that too. Also, if you do have Twitter, I do have a Twitter account too. I have sort of been neglecting it recently. I sort of haven't been I'm not a big fan of Twitter. I don't really like it as a actual social media. That's not Twitter, not anything to do with Twitter. It's just me basically. It's not one of the social media websites that I do use. But we are going to jump into practice too, but we are just going to go straight into qualifying after. We did run out of time there, guys. So we are going to jump into practice. Advance to qualifying. We're not allowed that in. We are going to actually session. Advance to qualifying. And
quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Vettel, Raikkonen and Max Verstappen.
Crashes come and go.
That's it for practice,
you learn from them,
we'll
but
see you again soon.
Sebastian Vettel fastest there, 2 tenths behind him was Kimi Raikkonen. Wow, Hamilton was 1 point. Both the Mercedes were over a second slower, so they mustn't have been doing any fast laps. They must have been going with tire management or whatnot. But guys, I'm sort of trying to wrap this season up before F1 2018 comes out. It does come out in September, so we should have more than enough time to try to get this series finished. But whenever F1 2018 does come out, I will be buying it and I will be starting a career mode with it. So guys, just so you guys know, you will be picking my career mode team if I can't choose one. But I'm going to be quiet here now, guys. Let Emma take over and tell us our quality objectives.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So qualifying 12th and beat Ocon. I'm not really hopeful about the Ocon situation. it's actually quite a tight rivalry at the minute. Just Ocon's he's in a superior car, guys. Just look at the difference. Look where his Force India is compared to our Toro Rosso. Like with regards to the Haas, we should have easily been beating the Haas. But that Force India is just too good. We will, if we do lose this rivalry, we will most likely get someone either out of Renault, McLaren, or in Williams. But guys, do you want me to make an upgrade now, or do you want me to wait until after the race? I'll let you guys decide. But after I've done qualifying, we're going to jump into qualifying. Sort of see how we do. We are going to have a dry track for qualifying, so it means that we are going to have to run a dry setup. So that means we are going to have a dry setup for the race. But I might change to the pad for the race, guys. I honestly don't know. Just the pad, so you can carry a lot more speed with the pad. I was saying this earlier before, but with regards to wet and dry tracks, the pad is so much better in the wet. I'm not knocking the wheel in any way. The wheel is far superior in the dry, but see, whenever it comes to the wet, the wheel is so much faster, or the pad, sorry, is so much faster. But we are going out for a banker lap. We are going to try to set a good banker lap and then come back in, set a brand new set of soft compound tires on, and then go out for a final lap, guys. What we are going to do is we're going to back up here a wee bit, give whoever is in front of us a wee bit of space, give ourselves a wee bit of space. That's more than enough room there now, guys. We are going to go for it here. Try to get a good banker in. Yeah, good enough. Actually, we got a pretty decent exit coming out of that final corner, but we're coming back down the final straight, or the back straight now. Nearly hitting 200 miles an hour. So guys, that there lap time has put us in the P3 at the current moment. I think it was a 122.7. Whenever I was doing time trial, I was setting around 122.5s, but that was with the standard Toro Rosso. So we still have a bit of pace left to be found in this Toro Rosso before the session is over. What we're going to do now is fire on a bit more tire selection. Going to fire on another set of soft compound tires, advance to about the 3-minute mark, then go out, session and full. So we're currently 7th. Ocon's 3rd, guys. Guys, we are 1.2 seconds. 1.1 second behind Ocon. It would be 1.2. It's just the fact that numbers and time is just that weird. But we're just rounding up to 1.2. 1.2 seconds difference between me and Ocon. Alonso, where the hell? What? Jeepers, Alonso. Fair play to him and that McLaren managing to get that on and the P4 at the moment. Kev, who's? I think there's people still left to come out. Lewis Hamilton, Bottas, and our teammate, and Perez. So we still have a lot of people left to come out, guys. We're going to advance to the 3-minute mark, guys. Jump back out into the car. That'll do us there. Back out into the car for a flying lap. And try and get top 11 at least.
You're a bit slower than Carlos. Carlos is faster.
Guys, we're trying to create a gap to Grosjean, but I fear as if we are going to get caught behind him here. Right, we're screwing this lap, guys. That's it. We're not. That's that lap ruined. Just trying to push too hard.
The grid is all set
Oh.
for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind
It's
ourselves
not what
of
we
our
really
top
wanted,
three.
guys.
Who are Vettel,
16th.
Raikkonen,
Carlos
and Lewis
out
Hamilton.
beat us by a
The grid
10th.
is set then, so that just leaves
So that's
the
not
race
good.
itself.
That's not good for us.
Join us tomorrow. Where
Thankfully,
we'll
it is a
be
wet
live with
race,
all
and
the
this
action.
car is good in the wet. I also don't know, guys. Should I go to the pad or should I stay on the wheel? I want to go to the pad just because I know the pad is far better in the wet. Do let me know. But with the way things are going, I will be going onto the pad for the race. Notifications. Yes, I know I'm live. But well, we'll go back to this here screen now. Sorry about that, guys. But we are going to upgrade something with the car. We do have over 900 points, so we can upgrade the engine. But we're going to go into the laptop now, guys. Tech and look. View R&D. Aerodynamics 8%, chassis 5%, powertrains 20%. I want to upgrade the chassis here now, guys, but we don't have enough, and nor do we have enough for an aero upgrade. What's that? Drag? Probably a few description. Front wing, gurney, flat pushes, air above the front wheels in order to minimize drag. Right, guys, we're going to actually upgrade the engine. So, redesigned. An adjustment in the compression chamber alters the pressure and temperature inside the combustion chamber, allowing for a more fuel-efficient combustion process. A redesigned cylinder head is less prone to pre-ignition of fuel, as known as knock, means the engine can produce more controlled combustion, hence consistently achieving higher power output. Right, guys, we're going to get this here upgrade for the engine. Actually, I don't really want... don't know, guys. I want to get something to do with chassis, and we only have 50 resource points to do it. Go to tech and check comment, see what you guys were wanting, because there's no point in me doing an upgrade if you guys haven't asked anything or said anything about it. But guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight, and what I will do is I will live stream the race tomorrow. So what we will do is we'll end the episode here now, guys. So that's practice and quali for this here race weekend. Go into this practice. But guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, please hit that like button. It is much appreciated. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the race. And peace.